in here appropriately. So we've got nbaker and KingPi. This is another tier 2. So we're kind of like in the optimal like proximal skill zone for a lot of CPL.
There comes that teacher lingo again. Don't think I don't know.
Proximal, yeah.
Yeah, like proximal zone of development is what you're talking
Wow.
about.
So that goes back to Foucault and what's that other psychologist? I'm forgetting.
Vygotsky.
Yes, Vygotsky. Wow.
Alright guys, turn off the StarCraft.
Yeah.
This is an education theory stream now. Fire up your schema.
Fire up your schema. That's good shit, man. Wow, I got the popcorn out for this one. Hopefully it's a good one. We got KingPi, the green Protoss, spawning on the left-hand side of Aztec against nbaker, our red Zerg. Nice lat. Oh.
I wonder if that's sarcastic.
Sarcastic or no? Yeah, not bad.
Not bad.
Okay.
They're probably on like turn rate 16. They're like, oh, not bad.
Yeah.
If I was on turn rate 16, I'd be like, oh my god, this is amazing. Best lag ever.
Cali to Europe. Okay. So I believe KingPi is in Europe and nbaker is in Cali. I'm pretty sure. But I'm not 100% sure. I kind of had a little bit of bans the other day in the CPL General with nbaker. Because the Noodle Boys were talking mad shit.
You're just gonna call them that from now on. The Noodle Boys.
Oh yeah. So the Noodle Boys were just sort of flopping their soggy noodles around in the General. I said, you know what? I see what you got going on.
Brutal there.
I have a wager that if their team beats No One Care That in the regular season, I'm gonna eat the spicy ramen live. Another eating stream. Yeah. And if they all kill us, I'm gonna eat the Samyang Fire Times 2 special edition ramen, which is the double spicy ramen.
Okay.
And you know, like this is like I think like in Korea, there's like it's just like a viral video kind of meme thing. Like you make a video of yourself trying the super spicy ramen, but some people say it's really good. So I don't know.
That's a pretty normal opening so far. KingPi going for the high ground forge, and I didn't see that was an overpool, right?
Yep, overpool.
Yeah.
So he's gonna make some lings here to start, and he gets that hatch down too.
That is nice.
That is nice. Often this is like the hardest part of ZVP, in my opinion, is getting that natural hatch down. Honestly, because you just get so tilted so fast.
Yeah, so Protoss, take note. You need to like do everything you can to make it annoying. Because like take that.
Oh. I mean, if he
so
had
bad.
gotten the first scout, then yeah, it's a perpetual annoyance. But Zergs, you can take note. I like to move 2 drones out here at once and then put 1 drone in the optimal hatch location. Group that drone with an overlord and then hit H to hold position that drone. And so whenever the Protoss does little bobs and weaves to try to block your hatch, your drone will spit. Normally you can't assign a hold position command to a worker, but when you box it with the overlord, it works. So then you can use the second drone to sort of harass them away, and then as soon as you get a free moment you think you can put it down, I use the first drone then to BH click, and it usually works pretty well.
Do you think 2 cannons, 4 nexus is necessary against an overpool? I thought that's a bit over defense there.
Maybe I'd give him the benefit of the doubt because he had second scout instead of first scout. Like usually,
yeah, I guess so.
If you're totally in the dark, you might want to start that second cannon just absolutely in case. Like I might see that in a tournament game to be super safe. But no, usually you can count the lings. Slow lings versus probe, you usually micro and be able to live and be like, oh, he made 6. I'm going to need more than 1 cannon.
I guess I shouldn't pick on that then, because in my own series game, I send an SCV out to a really weird location just in case.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Another thing, you know, that Zergs need to take back the race, or you know what I'm saying? Like make Zerg great again.
The race.
Yeah, like
take it back.
Yeah, take it
like
back.
Some slur they got.
Sorry, I don't know. It doesn't sound good. I know it doesn't sound good, but I mean, we need to like remember our Zerg. We need to remember what makes Zerg really good, and that is early aggression, like Zerglings at the start. Like, all I'm saying is pull first. Just make
people who've never heard of StarCraft know what a Zerg is.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Let's take it back. Third hatch going down as well for nbaker. Everything looking pretty straightforward so far.
very standard play from nbaker, just going for that 3-hatch lair. So probably gonna get a Spire out.
Are you eating too? What are you eating?
Beef bourguignon. Sorry if it comes through on the stream.
What the fuck did you just say? Beef what?
Beef bourguignon. Oh my god, I type it in chat, alright?
What?
You uncivilized Americans with your Pop-Tarts and your Twinkies.
That's deep lore. No,
That's like ChessZ and Neblime lore right there.
Dude, Twinkies are great though.
Yeah, they are great, but
in
I
very
don't
small
wanna eat
quantities.
2 of them within 24 hours, honestly.
For my own casting career, you know, because I care about my casting career, I should not eat popcorn while I try to cast.
Maybe.
Because I'm a popcorn eater, like I just shovel it in, like within my palm, and then like, you know what I mean?
I don't know. For me, it feels like I don't mind popcorn, but the effort of putting it in my mouth isn't worth what I get. It's just kind of like, eh.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I feel you.
It gives you a small window into how lazy I am, by the way.
Yeah. Spire, so like, this is straightforward. We should see a 4th and 5th hatch soon.
This is like the most
there it
standard
is.
matched openings possible. Wow, good call.
Yep. And with the next 300, a 5th hatch. Okay, there it is.
Well, I gotta say, these players are executing their openings really well.
Yep.
Not to be too critical, but like the last couple of series, like it wasn't perfect. And
Yeah.
I don't expect it to be perfect by any means, but I just want to point out that these two are doing a really good job of just macroing solidly. And
For
hitting their
sure.
timings.
I like this position of the 5th hatch actually at the 1 o'clock natural here because that doodad
Very
blocks
nice.
in front, and then eventually that hatch is going to establish some more creep towards the front down there. In my games against Ziggy Stardust, I tried to make the hatch part of that doodad wall here, and it just got really claustrophobic up here, and I didn't really quite like it as much. But this is like a little bit of a weird timing that you can do with zealots, like 4 zealots instead of the 7,
He has
8
the lings out, but they're out of position.
Yeah, this can be really problematic sometimes when it
Well, we'll see how good his
surprises you.
drone micro is. He can definitely keep all these alive. He's going to focus down that sunken, but the lings are on the way.
Oh, stacking the boys. Sending them back.
Nice.
Okay, here's where we got to start fighting together.
Oh, he might lose some here. Okay. 1 goes down. 2 go down.
Oh,
Nice.
doing a little. Is he going to do a little bit of stop? Nice drilling and stopping
That
micro.
was a
Well played,
sick drone
nbaker.
drill.
Yeah, well played. Minimal
Okay,
losses.
still 2 drones though. Still 2 drones hurts a bit, and you could say he killed another drone by making him remake that sunken.
Yeah, true.
I'm surprised he put the Evo in that position, because I was going to say, just before the Zealots arrived, that actually I think he's putting that hatchery there so he can put an Evo blocking those 2, and it'll be tied except in one spot, where you could put like a Hydra or whatever.
or do egg blocking.
But no, he's not
right
going
there.
for the tight wall.
Yeah.
I don't think egg blocking would work out, because the thing is, it would be between the top of the hatchery and the bottom of the Evo, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
If you put it in the spot I was
Which
thinking.
is solid.
But I'm just getting into hypotheticals now, because obviously he's not
You mean
going
like
for that.
you mean like 2 hexes up, right? And then it would make a corner
Yes,
to corner
and
to
1 left, I
corner
think.
block. Okay, I see.
I think 1 left, I'm not sure. But yeah, you know what I mean.
I know what you're
Like I
saying.
said,
Yep.
getting into hypotheticals, he did not choose to do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for sure. I have yet to see the first Corsair really make a movement. Have you seen Corsair? They're kind of just waiting.
No.
He's got 5 of them now in his main. A little fleet here.
no Scourge yet.
I see a pair. There's a pair sort of at the shelf at the natural Zerg natural, but
Oh, okay.
still that
Could be a
sometimes
brutal surprise.
again, you get surprised with the potency of a timing of a certain number of units at a certain window, instead of having those things appear slowly over time. The potency behind that kind of attack can definitely catch a Zerg off guard, and when you lose that air superiority, or at least just start hemorrhaging overlords, you can see overlord speed is still about halfway done. That's pretty bad.
He's
like
not
that
moving out
sucks.
yet, though. He's going to miss his window if he doesn't move out soon.
I would have. I want to say I think it's customary to see a little bit more Corsair action, at least one that performs a full scout, doesn't commit to even zapping anything, but just performs a scout.
Well, maybe he's hoping the Zerg will misread this, but no, the Zerg saw the Stargate, so never mind.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what his angle is here.
I think it could have been just been like sort of a side effect of having to micro the zealots up in the third base attack here, and then just sort of a little bit
maybe.
neglecting balancing plates at the same time, unless I am off base. I play this matchup from the other side.
No, dude.
What?
He's going Corsair Reaver. That's what he's doing. So he's being very careful to preserve these Corsairs, because he's building up a Reaver and a shuttle.
Oh, I see. Okay, all right. Then take the last 2 minutes of conjecture. and just kind of throw it out the window.
Well, I don't know. He could just go for like one Reaver and then
Yeah.
just play a normal game anyway. So
None of
maybe
those
you're right.
Scourge killed any Corsair there. Did you see that?
No,
Like
there was one
six-
hit. There
Oh
was
my
one hit,
God.
but it only takes off most of the shields on one hit. Oh, my God, so many Zealots coming in too.
And again, this is another kind of thing where this attack is really surprising. He does have Lurker Research finished, and
that'll
he's
save
burrowing
him,
one
but the
here.
drones-
Oh, man.
That's a good Lurker timing. That's a very sharp Lurker timing. I like it.
I do like it. Anything pre-10 minutes, pretty solid for sure. Link's coming out here, and he's going to repel this for now, but that
Yeah.
Corsair fleet now revealed is going to be on the mind of nbaker throughout this match, I think. It's
He
going to
is
be hard
for
to
a
cut
second
at those
Reaver as
numbers.
well. No, that is a second Reaver. I thought it was the third Reaver for a second.
With the +1 air, it's hard to cut at those numbers. We saw like 6 Scourge attempt and just kind of like fail. So,
Well, I always remember that game on Third World in ASL. I don't remember who the players were, but one player had like probably like 12 +1 Corsairs, and the Zerg player came in from like 3 angles with like more than 20 Scourge, and they all just got deleted within like 2 seconds. It was horrible.
was it Larva Snow?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think that might have been Larva Snow on Third World, the season where Snow went to the finals against Rain, right? Yeah, those were good games. Wait, was that just last ASL?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just the last one. Oh god, see here we go. So like, eventually you have this
Oh, the
fleet.
Scourge. Oh, nice
But
target fire on this Scourge. He could have just autoed those overlords. We'd get the Scourge there.
But like even a Spore doesn't really do much for you, and then Hydras seemed a little bit pathetic. So like, I struggle
if he had a
against
few more
this for
Hydras,
sure.
He can micro the overlords over them a bit more, but yeah, 3 is not very much. And he still hasn't lost a single Corsair.
Yeah.
He's not making more either, so he's really like cutting his corners and doing everything as efficiently as he can.
2 Reavers now, waiting
Will he
to
go for
depart.
more?
Yeah.
Usually when you go Corsair Reaver, you actually just don't stop on that Reaver pedal. You just keep putting up. Looks like he's just going to make 2 and transition into Observers.
Yeah, this might just be a map choice a little bit. Reavers can utilize
Yeah,
the
that makes
shelf,
sense.
you know what I mean? The same way that
Yeah,
Terrans drop there.
for sure.
And so
Well, no, on the shelf you can't put up there because Scarabs can't.
Scarabs don't go down?
No,
they don't. Oh, you're
No.
right. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I was thinking more just like the low ground mains make it a bit harder to sort of spot drops running around, and you have plenty of space to drop as well.
Yeah.
But hey, man, this 12 o'clock is like almost undefended. Well, actually, it is undefended. Never mind. So he could just go in there with his Reavers and do a lot.
Yeah, and Baker's doing a lot of the right things, but I do wish for like a little bit more of like information gathering from some of his Zerglings or pairs of Scourge, just to just keep an eye on things. And
Well, like you're saying, it's like balancing plates, but then KingPi came in and sort of just shoved him.
Yeah.
With his Corsair.
yeah, he tripped the guy juggling, chainsaws or whatever, sword juggler. He just went and just like stuck his leg out and tripped him, and now everything is fallen a little bit. And Baker, aware of the mineral third, also aware that there's Zealots out here on the map. The Corsair fleet is a force to be reckoned with. There's only 1 Spore here. Does he have obs with this? He needs
He
obs
was making
too.
obs, so he can send them. Oh, he has it with him already?
I don't see an
Oh,
obs
it's coming.
too.
It's just behind the army. It's just
Okay.
behind the army.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
these Reavers can pick away at this.
yep, the
He
good
needs some
old
serious
Protoss
Scourge action to
siege
defend
unit.
this.
He really does, doesn't he? Ideally, something where
Oh,
he can
those
pick off
wings.
that shuttle.
They are not
Oh!
going to cut it. Nice micro.
Yeah, you're not going to get at this army with like serious
Dude, he can
flanks.
dive in there now. The Spore is down. He can just kill all those Overlords as well. Oh, those poor Zerglings.
Oh, the pop and the splatter. Man,
Yeah, so eventually KingPi's going to work his way in here, like, pretty much for free. I mean, yeah, Scarabs cost money, but it's very efficient killing stuff with them.
yeah, absolutely. The Nidus is up. Where's the entrance/exit for it? It is here. So he's got a lot of stuff that he can send through that Nidus, and he really needs to send through the Nidus if he's going to try to defend this natural
They're
base.
starting to
Here they
stream
come
out.
through. They're streaming in.
Oh, they're so clustered. If a Scarab could get in there, it could do so much damage.
Oh, there's one in there.
Oh, the storm!
What a
Oh, that's
storm.
a great storm.
Fantastic storms and engagement here for KingPi. Another pretty good one
That
on the
one's not
back.
so great. I guess he made up for it with the first one.
Yeah, this is this looks like a lot of sort of Protoss assaults. The Zerg has cleaned up ish.
Somehow Zerg holds this. I guess a lot of units just came out.
I think it was all about that Nidus and the influx there. Another
Yeah, for
crisp
sure.
timing from nbaker keeps
Yeah,
alive.
absolutely. Great hive timing. Well, nbaker does hold, and he'll only re-lost army there. Once he reinstates the defenses, he'll be looking alright. And I feel like he's got all his tech options set up now, and he has the bases he needs, so he should be able to start making a fearsome army and start really messing with the Protoss.
What's up, Shoop? Shoop the Whoopers in chat. You can do it. Yeah, honestly, I'm just here to learn. It's been a pretty tight PvZ so far. You know, we've got to see things go down the standard channels, but with like a lot of some blows back and forth. They're not pulling punches at all. Like I said, this Corsair fleet is going to remain relevant as he moves around.
As the game goes on, it can be really deadly if, like, you know, you're fighting a late game battle and you'll go over all your Corsairs are dead.
Even two spores, you know, with just in and out shield damage, he can take out overlords here and there.
He actually has 7 now, so he did build 2 more.
I've seen a lot of red supply for nbaker, haven't you? Like when I look up there, I've seen him blocked a few times.
It seems like every time I look, you're right. And I think that reflects in how far behind he is in supply, that he's had to spend so much money making these overlords.
Yeah, for sure. But big things coming out soon for our Zerg hero. He's getting multiple, now 3 evos total. Yep, all upgrading.
Yeah, plus 3 armor is actually what's researching, and that's going to be a really good timing for that.
That's a seriously crisp carapace completion. Do you like the alliteration
Protoss
there?
Upgrades.
You liked it, eh?
Protoss upgrades are not bad either, though. He's on +2 attack and researching +2 armor right now. So not a huge advantage, but still an advantage.
I would have loved to see a little bit more activity from the Zerg after holding that attack there to kind of at least thwart this 4th base a bit, right?
Yeah.
This 4th base going up can sometimes be a little bit of a death sentence. This is where Zergs kind of start to scramble, have to play for the half map scenario, maybe mix in late game Guardian stuff, start dropping. I don't know.
He's securing this 3, but it's hard to find more gay spaces than that to secure. I mean, yes, there's the 11 o'clock. No, sorry, 7 o'clock one. But I'm not sure. I guess he's going for it, but I don't know. It seems to me that's not hard for Protoss to get to.
It's not hard for Protoss to get to. It's you're right. It's a little bit hard to get your shit there. You know what I mean? And then also get it up this ramp in a right way to defend it, get lurkers there as well.
Yeah.
So
of course, once it's set up, it's a nightmare if Protoss just got the 1 ramp.
He's kind of doing the double expand thing though as well. You can see in the 7. So if one goes down, I'll just live with the other one and then connect it with the Nidus later.
I don't think KingPi knows about this base. He's just sort of shuffling past. He's going to go for a massive attack here, but oh man, the Swarm is ready to defend as well.
Swarm coming through. He's got a lot of production from the macro hatches up there. Pretty good. I like these Reavers here though too.
Will they get the shuttle?
Scourge into the shuttle. They don't get the shuttle. The shuttle sits alive.
Keeping that shuttle alive.
Another great storm as well. Fantastic storms coming out.
Though I think they will pick off the shuttle now.
He's picked off the shuttle, but like, I mean, KingPi is kind of doing it. The lurkers are causing problems with those spines. Now the Celts are gone.
I don't know.
They're really trading blows. A lot of lurkers and more units coming out of that Nidus, like 60 lurkers.
I KingPi needs to be more patient and just hit these lurkers with storms and reavers and not actually commit. Because he can outrange us. He can siege his position, but he's actually just going in. Ling's coming in from behind.
Yeah, for sure.
Is the signal glance done? It's not. I'm surprised he didn't get it. Oh wait, yes it is. Yes it is.
I think I see him attacking pretty fast, but
no,
yeah,
it definitely is. I swear they were bugging out before and attacking slow. Like, you know how sometimes Zerglings do this.
Like the target acquisition.
They're doing it with attacking as well. Yeah. Oh, nice Dark Swarm. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, so I think like 7 or 8 lurkers came out of that Nidus in the middle of the fight, as well as the Defiler. Oh, the Scarab connections. So but then
they aren't very tanky.
Hydra's on top of them. Yeah. I don't know. I
really think he should have just sieged that position instead of trying to break it.
Yeah, he traded a lot away. Is this the kind of thing that buys him the time to get that 4th base up? I would say that it wouldn't be so problematic. Yeah, I would say it wouldn't be problematic if he didn't have more production going. Look at his
sorry, not behind his supply, but supplies have evened out a lot compared to where they were before he started that.
Yeah, see the float though?
Oh, that is pretty big.
I mean, you know, behind it's kind of like, what are you doing behind the scenes? Because the Protoss army up front, like, you have to micro it enough, but you also need to not neglect what you need to do to stay relevant later. The Zerg is reaching that scary point. A lot of upgrades coming through. infrastructure in all the right places. You know, his double expansion tactic that he was like, okay, well, if he picks one off, I've got the other one going up. They're both up now, and another base. He's taking the forward one. So nbaker, absolutely like doing that kind of, oh god, pretty good storm in the middle.
Storm there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's focusing the High Templars though. He got one of them. That's not bad.
Well, yeah, it sucks kind of. I think like that. At this point, it's basically, is there going to be a point where Zerg actually starts to like the trade? You know, at some point as a Zerg player myself, I start to feel a little bit randy for, okay, I fancy some sparring in the middle.
Good
you
way to
know.
put it. Well, he secured the 3 o'clock more or less. I mean, a couple lurkers there would be nice, but other than that, it's looking alright.
Right.
And he's got this army trapped now at this 7 o'clock. The rest of the Protoss army sort of spread out. If they all come here, maybe they can save them, but if the Zerg can sort of just isolate these Zealots and High Templars, it'd be a great deal for Zerg.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna start to see a lot of Ling, Lurker, Defiler play here. He still has some room to go before he goes for like straight up mass hive tech stuff or drops Guardians. He's got a lot to work with here. This could be kind of the moment, actually. Some Zealots coming in from the middle.
Oh, there it goes.
That's a great storm. Another pretty good storm. But those
the
lurkers stay alive.
Oh, no detection.
No obs. Man, when you know that they don't have obs, you're just like, okay, whatever. Okay, I'll just chill.
Yeah, that's a great trade for Zerg, honestly, I think. He's still just barely behind supply, but he's going to catch up soon.
Kind of using that double expand tactic to create an engagement after the fact, which is quite nice. A good storm. Hitting those lings like on a move through the storm. Oh, it was like going through the eye of the storm, except the opposite.
Oh, I think he pulled back his Zealot there. Nice micro.
Yeah, we're in for a good PvZ. If Protoss holds this and can just like macro a little bit more.
Look how many lurkers there are at 12 o'clock.
I saw.
Guess that's like 1 o'clock, isn't it?
I saw.
God.
There's a lot.
Oh my god. No, he made more, dude.
Well, I'm looking at it, man.
Alright,
There's a
fair
lot.
enough. You saw everything. He's only bringing half of them though, man. I don't know, if you put that full force to bear, you definitely shut down this low ground base.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he's gonna go for the isolated base. 3 Reavers though! No Scarabs! No Scarabs in those Reavers. This could be really bad.
No Scarabs. Oh no, KingPi.
And he didn't really set up much of a wall here. I know it's not good against Lings, but it does sort of slow them down if they have to weave their way through pylons.
Yep.
And you got to make pylons anyway, so I don't know.
Oh,
right,
he's making
Scarabs now.
Making Scarabs in time. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, I think he can clean this up.
That Defiler with the energy upgrade.
Oh, nice swarms. But man, Scarabs are so good against Lings.
Scarabs are really good for sure. That Defiler did not have the kind of support.
Oh wow, that Lurker's like, no, please. I have a family.
Oh. I guess he still has a family, but he is no more, and neither is a Defiler. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the whole swarm is his family, right?
Okay.
Oh, rip Overlord.
So, what I often tell Zergs that I play with, and Protosses as well, is that eventually in the late game ZVP, you reach a point where Protoss becomes happy to kind of sit. And, you know, if you sit with Reavers and Archons and, you know, you just kind of like, okay, well, you're going to have to make something happen. Zerg's got to get creative. And, you know, Urbmon, I've talked to, he likes to do drops and Guardians. Both things at once, multi-pronged attacks.
Oh, that's
a great storm.
Look, I feel like Zerg has a lot of options in that regard compared to Protoss. Protoss can try and attack the front, which is almost always suicidal. Dude. They can try and do drop shenanigans, but that's like about it, I think.
Dude, these storms. Like,
yeah, they were pretty sick.
You see these storms?
So many Hydras going down.
Really great storming. Another really good one.
Another good one, yeah. Oh, that morph! Oh my god! Amazing Archon morph thing.
Clutch morph. Ice storms on top.
Oh no, the storm!
Huh?
Oh wow, it still survived. Wow.
Yeah, Protoss easy. Anyway, go ahead.
I was going to say Protoss is actually ahead in upgrades now because Zerg has not got +3 attack for ranged or melee, and his armor's still not at +3 just yet.
Man, a lot of units kind of being just kind of hanging out. I don't know. It's a block party over here. And
oh my god, he's pulling a Jadong.
Oh, they're blocked somewhere. Wait, there's the block.
Well, no, wait, no. I thought he was
what?
at that. He blocks all his units in his main. There's
right.
He's producing Hydras he doesn't use. But I 40 block, but actually no, he does move them.
Okay.
He does have drops and he's loading up. Continuing these little skirmishes over here, and I don't know. I guess he's being fairly cost efficient instead of keeping Protoss busy. I'm not sure about these. Oh, no detection. Watch out.
No detection. Can he just storm it though?
He hits.
I think he's trying to find an Archon to storm. Okay, the Obs comes through. Okay, Obs comes through.
Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes when you load up stuff into drops, I see it moving.
Yeah.
It can make you a little bit vulnerable while that stuff's in the air, and then...
Dude, I do that as Terran. You don't even need to play Zerg for that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to drop this Protoss, loads up 2 tanks, then the Protoss
and then
runs
suddenly
in. I'm like,
just,
no,
shit.
wait, get out.
And in fact, in that scenario, your opponent's like happy to just, okay, well, I'll continue with my attack, which is now a counter attack. You know what I mean? And I think we're going to see that happen. Okay, I'm going to keep my eyes on the drop. He's up at the drop. He's trying to drop and unload, but he's got lurkers out there. There's a bunch of High Templar that are not storming. Are the High Templar going to go down before he can do it?
Down at the natural as well.
Oh, storming at the natural. His attention is not in both places. We're going to go cut to the natural. We've got Archons. We got Reavers.
There's so many lurkers here, though, and like it's so SimCity. But these Reavers can pick away at it. This is what I was saying you should do before. Eventually, you can just bash down with these Reavers. And
For
Storms
sure.
are cleaned up at the 11 o'clock.
For sure. That drop, you know...
Oh, there's still 2 lurkers in an Overlord. Oh, if he had those out, he could have cleaned up those cannons, and this base would be in real trouble.
Yeah, for sure.
KingPi bashing his way in here. These Reavers worth their weight in gold. Hey, they're even kind of yellow, too.
They're even kind of yellow. They've got that gold plating, and they're making their money worth it. Still 2 more in the back shooting here, and the observers are not down.
Damage, but I think he can bust it.
You know, I see a lot of good Zergs like
my god.
Oh, from the back! Yeah. Oh, from the back!
I was wrong. He cannot bust this. He's gonna get his face busted for this.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that Templar has 2 storms. Come on, dude.
Oh, wow.
A lot of drones going down, but I still don't think really worth it. Look at the supplies and the banks, and Zerg's going to come in for round 2 on this 11 o'clock base.
For sure. I talk shit a little bit to nbaker, but he's really impressing me right now. I got to, you know what? He's putting on the fire, man. He's turning up the heat. There's been some scary moments, but just sort of deftly handled, reinforced, you know, putting the right things in the right places.
Been teching up so well, and like, you know, using the full range of units that Zerg has to use in these situations.
When you get behind on upgrades, or you know, you tech too much one way, you have too many lurkers, too many hydras, too many lings, and not enough of the right mixture. Those are the things that can kind of cause you to lose. And oh god, he's making, what is that, 9 lurkers down at the 7, right underneath the obs as well, because he just finished cleaning up here.
I dare you to bring your crappy little army over here. I mean, where is his crappy little army? Is that the only units he has at 11 o'clock? I think it is. I
mean, yeah. Like, he got pulled so thin at that last engage. I'm looking around.
Yeah, and he's going to mine out at 11 soon. He still have this low ground base, but I don't know. It's going to be real tough.
Starting to get economic crisis for the Protoss if he does not find another way.
Yeah, they've got their GFC, their subprime crisis. President Tassadar says they're going to release a stimulus.
Is that... you fucking
7,000 minerals to all the bankers.
Oh, it hurts actually. It's not even funny, but it's kind of funny. So up here, this is the moment. DTs.
Wow, I can't believe that's out of range. That Sunken is sleeping on the job. I swear to God, that looks like it should be in range. Oh my God. Well, now it's sleeping forever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice little drop. Plenty of drones killed, but I mean, what does nbaker need drones for at this point? He's coming into this army. A nice Plague.
Yeah, Plague actually revealing one of those DTs there, and now that's working out pretty good. A nice swarm on the ramp.
The boys are home, coming up in their car, being like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Yeah, for sure.
Nice storm. Oh, another one of those would just be.
We need like one more right here. Does he have the energy? He's got energy in one tick.
Oh, Reaver, no! The Reaver's getting hit.
Oh my God! Oh, this down.
There it goes.
He's got one more storm here. That's another not bad storm, but I just feel like now with the influx of Zerg, it's just gonna Zerg him. Yep. Okay, GG.
Wow.
GG.
Wow, nbaker showing us how it's done, really. Playing that, like, I don't know what you call it, like the shoestring defensive style, really, where he just has just enough.
Yeah.
And then overpowers in the late game.
Dude, Neblime, my friend, welcome to Zerg. You know, it's... You gotta live and die by the string.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta live and die by the string.
Yeah, but in this matchup, you can just like make a lot of hydras and try and kill the dude as well, right? There's options. There are options.
Storms are so good.
It's true.
Well played. Honestly, that was a good ZVP.
Yeah, that was a great game.
Cool. Let's get into the next one. We got nbaker, and we got KingPi.
Right.
I gotta ask him, is he good at baking?
Maybe N means not.
Yeah, kind of like
You
you're
got
not
lemon,
lemon.
not bacon.
Yeah. So, I'll admit to you now, me and the wifey are really into the Great British Bake Off. Have you ever seen that show?
No, I have not.
It's on BBC.
Okay, well, we don't have BBC here. You'd have to pay for it to get BBC.
Would you get ABC?
That's exactly right. It's actually exactly what it is. Australian Broadcasting Company.
Yeah. How did I know, dude? I'm so...
Well, I mean, there's ABC in
I'm
America. isn't there?
That's true, I know. But no, the show is like, they like bake off, like with like challenges of baking cakes and bread, and I'm low-key into baking. I'm thinking about doing a cooking stream.
Oh, that could be pretty exciting. I'll get you to make lamingtons.
Lamingtons, what are... I forgot what those are.
Okay, so it's like a sponge cake, but it's surrounded in like coconut and chocolate icing, I guess. But I don't know if icing is the right word. It's sort of lighter than icing. I don't know.
Okay.
It's pretty nice. Just get a picture of lamingtons up on the stream. I'll link you.
Okay.
I've got to find the most delicious looking picture.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that shit. Tell me you don't want that. Hang on. Let's go get the link.
Lamingtons, huh?
Lamingtons, yeah.
Okay,
You
hold
thought
on.
Tim Tams were good? No, man, they ain't got nothing on lamingtons.
No, Tim Tams are good. Oh my god, those look really good. Like, I won't even lie. Hold on. Let me pull it up on stream.
Come visit Australia. You'll come for the Vegemite. No, come for the lamingtons, leave for the Vegemite.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to stay here.
Hold
Do we
on.
have a 9 pool coming up? Or is he still going to go over pool?
Okay, by the way, those are lamingtons, folks. God, they look really good. Look- Is that that's
they are really
coconut?
good.
Is that like desiccated coconut?
Okay, he is going over pool.
Man,
Yes, that's coconut. Yes, that's coconut.
strawberries too on the side looks really good. So it's like two, and it's like a jelly with a cream in the middle. So it's like almost like a Victorian sandwich with.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good. Back to the game, anyway. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, you didn't miss much.
Yeah. Okay. Back to the game.
Scuzzy, it's not quite like frosting. It's not as like full on as that, so it's nice. So,
Gateway first.
Oh, gateway and base.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said you didn't miss anything. I was
Yeah.
so wrong.
Gateway
Oh my
first
God.
in base.
On Fighting Spirit of all maps.
Yeah. Like sometimes you can do tricky stuff with the probe and look for
Yeah, I'm
overlords that are
surprised
scouting.
if he wanted to do this,
He might
why
even
didn't he
just
choose like Autobahn or Polaris.
KingPi. I've seen some Protosses just sort of park the probe for just a second and try to see if the overlord
Yeah,
shows.
I think in Baker's too canny. I think he turned back. Oh, I don't know. I don't
And
know.
Baker's
at what
doing
point
like
it
the
can be
curve to the
seen.
front.
Oh, he sees it.
Okay, he sees it. Okay, so that's gonna clue off exactly where he is in time for that first
I
zealot.
wonder if KingPi was thinking, okay, what if he gets greedy on Fighting Spirit and goes for the hat first? Because, you know, it's a macro map. It'd be a map where you'd probably do it at 4-player. So he was trying to be meta and go Gateway first and catch him, but it hasn't worked. Because like I was saying, if he wanted to do this, why not go Polaris or Autobahn, where there's only 2 players, you know where they are?
Yeah, that series play, you know, it's like you do
that's
the
right.
thing exactly what he would expect, and so I'm gonna do
Yes,
that. But then
exactly.
I know that he is thinking that he's expecting me, so then I'm gonna
Oh my
do the
God.
thing that he would normally not expect.
Boxes stacked in boxes, wheels
Yeah.
within wheels.
Or the decision trees just start looping back around and everything. So,
Yeah. You're just sitting there in your base with 4 probes. Like,
yeah,
what do I
it's
do?
like, I'm actually paralyzed by indecision. I don't know what to
Yeah.
do. I'm like
This
Hamlet.
drone wants to know what's going on up there. Oh, he gets in.
Oh!
Sick drone.
Okay, so you know this shouldn't actually really deliver much damage. I don't think. I mean, he's
Well,
not
that
even
is
moving
good.
with the first
Yeah,
zealot.
1 base robo. So Reaver
Yeah.
pressure, I'm guessing.
The nbaker's drone is right there, ready to
How
make
did
a
that
sum.
survive? Okay,
What?
now it's gonna die.
The
How
probe?
did that drone survive that?
Oh, I missed it.
No, it was getting attacked by a probe, and the probe just like decided not to attack it. It was ridiculous.
That the particle beam
Ooh.
leash. You know.
And Baker not screwing around. He's like, all right, well, you want to play 1 base? I'm gonna make you play no base. I'm
Yeah.
a lot of lings.
Wow. Okay, so that's 8 lings for nbaker. Actually, 10
But I don't
total.
think you can quite bust this ramp. If a third zealot pops out, okay, it's a goon popping out, but that will do the job. I think 2 zealots on the goon can hold that no problem.
Mm-hmm. And a quick third hatch, or the third hatch at the natural instead of at a.
Yeah, I think that's a fine choice when you're going against
I like
one-base tech. You don't really need the third location. It's just another liability, really.
Yeah, I agree. Nicely done. We're seeing both players kind of like, it's kind of like in poker, you see the first 2 hands, you know, and then you kind of develop strategy for the next 2 cards that come out. Oh,
No,
he's
he
thwarted.
can't try that. He will just lose all his links, I think.
The bouncer goon thwarts him.
Yeah.
No sirs and madams. Are
Alright, so the
Zerglings,
bay is
Zerglings
coming
boys or
down.
girls?
Well, I don't know.
Are they
They're
a
like,
mix?
Well, so the Zerg are like, you know, an insect hive mind or whatever, right? So wouldn't all the drones be female, I guess? I don't know.
Wait, so you're saying that all this time I've been calling them my boys, but they're actually my girls?
Every time you say that, it grates on them just a little.
Oops. Sorry, boys. So
Are you interested to see if KingPi gets speed here? Yes, he is, because he's pretty all in with this.
and a Reaver, yeah, right? Like
Reaver.
Reaver.
Well, nbaker saw the Robo, so he should be ready for this, and he has a Hydra Den, so a few Hydras around the place. I don't know. It's going to be tough to make anything happen, I think.
You know, something like that Overlord that went to the bottom right. You know, that was sort of his second one that he sent out second. That could be critical in sort of seeing the drop path for this first shuttle coming out. Yeah, I have to say that Toss usually doesn't like to do this stuff. Zerg can just get out of control.
Easy for Zerg to just be like, oh, it's one base play. I'll just get ready.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay. We have the Reaver.
Shuttle coming soon. Speed will be done relatively soon.
A lot for KingPi is riding on this shuttle Reaver.
I think nbaker's gonna position the links to spot it, which is smart.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like he's got nothing else to sort of focus his attention on. He's just kind of like getting ready. Okay, where could it be coming? I'll move links over here.
He has pretty good map vision right now.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be sick if he went for Burrow and just burrowed some Hydras. That'd be a good way to stop this.
That is such an underutilized tech from Zerg for sure.
Yeah, Burrow could be
I don't
sick.
use
I
it
don't know.
enough, man.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
so good in the
here he
mid
goes.
to late. You know what I mean?
It only takes 1 Zealot with him. I'm surprised, because like you said, he has a lot resting on this. You'd think he'd want to take 2 Zealots.
Yeah.
It's not like this drop dies and is like, oh, good thing I still have another Zealot at home. I'm fine.
Dude,
this drop doesn't do a lot. He's in real trouble.
regarding Burrow, it's such a good thing in the mid to late game to mix in. Like, if you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I've already got drops, I've got all my tech research, why don't I get Burrow? And then Toss goes to Storm Drop, you just put 2 or 3, 4 Hydras in the back and just unburrow them, lol, and then kill the shuttle. Oop. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. The shuttle's moving in.
Oh, the Hydras moved away.
Why are the Hydras are not there? Oh, Hydras are in the
How
main.
did that get through the minerals? What is this Protoss?
Oh,
Oh,
that Scarab traveled
Oh, this
30
shuttle might
yards.
go down, turn around immediately. Oh, flies right over them. Loses it.
Oh, sorry.
No?
I did catch it, but I had a little bit of observer freak out there.
Yeah.
That was.
Well, he got a good number of drones, but I don't know. I feel like he needed to get that number of drones and keep it alive.
Yeah.
Now, he still can't take his natural. Okay, just make another Reaver, he can limp down there. But I don't know, without a shuttle, I don't know about this.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit stressful. He's got a lot on this one base. Goon range isn't even done yet, so any kind of move out is going to be difficult against Hydras right now. Let's see here. Hydras moving up.
Well, he
I
can
don't
start
know.
picking at this, at least until the Reaver decides he's going to shut that down.
Yeah, Hydras don't have range
Ooh,
either.
that Zealot
So.
going low. Rip Zealot.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, we're getting some light.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
I got it.
The Scarab, dude, the Scarab just kind of went down. It did a little like...
It did damage to quite a few of them, I think.
Yeah.
Because when units are moving away from a Scarab, it can explode and only hit them with the splash damage sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's going straight for the base again, and that could be really good. If there's no Hydras around to defend, that could be the move he needs.
And you
I don't know if nbaker saw it or not.
I don't think so. He had spider senses tingling. He had the baker senses tingling, but he
maybe.
didn't quite like the way those lings moved afterward, right? I think
Yeah, and
no.
the Hydras returning to base.
I feel like he would put Hydras behind the line if he.
Oh yeah, you're right. He would too. Oh, and he's gonna do the exact same thing.
Oh, jeez, the same
Two
thing
down.
here.
Oh,
another good two.
Okay, another 2 down. So not bad. Keeps the Zerg back, I guess.
Gets out. Like
I
a deuce in
understand
the
why he
night.
doesn't want to try it again, but if he went in the same path he did last time, the main would have been undefended. Oh,
Nice
that's
little
cheeky.
shot there.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's got to be careful though. He can't go down there again.
Yeah.
Is he going to go for the main? No, playing conservative. Maybe he's just going to
Okay.
build one massive army up at home and just
Yeah.
do one death push.
I don't know. Let's keep an eye on
Oh,
the
he's trying
shuttle
to duke
here.
him out. Those Hydras went up a bit and then they came back. And it looks like he's going to get another shot off here
Oh.
actually. Oh, those drones
Nice
clumped.
shot. Oh, he's got to grab it. Oh, he grabs it. Nice.
Ooh,
Good work here.
That was so close.
Okay. Seeing some good moves from KingPi. I like
Yeah,
this.
So many drones dying.
Oh,
the
it's
Hydras.
so frustrating.
The Hydras.
Oh, he's
Oh, he
going
goes
for
the drone
drones.
anyway. Yeah, dude, nbaker just needs to sit behind this middle line. I don't know
Yeah,
why he's
just-
so hesitant.
I like to see hold position like right. Put him there
Yeah.
and then hit H. And
There they
then,
go.
There,
Now he goes.
Okay. He knows. Like
Looks kind of like
that's
me
the
playing
kind of
against
thing.
midders and I don't want to get close to the cliffs, you know?
That's the kind of feedback that sometimes you give your practice partners or people you're playing with, like, hey, you just got to move your Hydras and go behind the middle line. And it's like, dude, I know that. Like, I get that on the conceptual level, but I was just busy. I was playing. It's hard, you know? So I'm sure nbaker, like, similarly had
this
that
shuttle's
idea.
in trouble.
Oh,
nbaker's seen it. He's going to try and pick it off. Oh, he gets it just in time. Oh, lucky escape.
thank God he got the shuttle speed. I mean, it's a necessary upgrade. You don't usually see shuttle-centric play without the speed, but now at the
Against
Mason...
Zerg, I think you're right, yeah.
At the Mason-Dixon line, finally, the North making a move, coming down here. 2 Reavers in the shuttle now. Let's keep an eye on that. It's actually, you know, Zerg maybe in hindsight got a little bit distracted in terms of like macroing, scaling up, finding his own third base.
I mean, a lot of drones did get straight up murdered, so
True.
it's not like it was an unforced error, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm starting to think about like how Zerg really can't contest now, and it's gonna get scary. Some shuttle reaver
These
stuff
Reavers
here.
need to actually do their job. There's one.
There's
two.
one. Okay. Oh,
Um,
Scarab duds. Okay,
That
there's
Reaver's
one.
gonna go down. Oh, he does pick it up. Nice.
Nice
Just pick up.
grabs.
Oh, but this trade is not great because look how many Dragoons he lost because the
You're
Reavers
right.
weren't in position to fire. They were just sitting in the shuttle most of the time.
You're right.
Baits him in for a nice shot though.
A little tense skirmish there back and forth, but it buys him some valuable time to have his Nexus constructing. In the meantime, same thing kind of buying time for nbaker, taking the 9 o'clock here to the west. Macro hatch going down. He's really got to try to hit a 3-base drone economy real soon here because Toss is going to be able to transfer like a full base saturation worth of probes. So
Yeah, well he's getting up a few more drones, but this Reaver's gonna come in again, and oh man, I feel like a lot of damage could go down at the natural for the 3rd time.
you're right. He's got the OV to spot, but no units here. Oh man. Oh
no.
jeez. Oh god.
3 Hydras over there.
Oh
they're
jeez.
not the
But there's
heroes you
so
need.
many drones there. Oh, that was a
Oh.
good one. Oh, that Scarab getting bugged
That
out.
one's not so good.
Okay.
Oh, he's going in the main.
Could he catch one with like the drive-by? The drive-by moving shot? No, he doesn't. do
Chooses
it.
to save the Reaver this time. You know what? I respect that.
Yeah.
Because losing that first one was a big blow against him.
Yeah, dude. KingPi not one for the drive-bys. And Baker says, not in my hood. Well, actually, he got through a couple times.
Yeah, not fool me once, shame on you, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to try and engage these Hydras. That's a lot of Hydras. I don't know. He needs Reaver support for that, for sure. Oh, man. Is nbaker going to go in here? I think that might be a mistake across this narrow bridge against Reavers.
Ugh, you're right. 2 Reavers in the back there. Very vigilant. Looking for Scarab connections. We got
Oh,
still...
he's getting baited in a bit, though.
Yeah,
he does
still-
not want to have a fair fight against these Hydras.
No. There's a lot, and you can see nbaker parking him in a natural concave. A really good, good thing to
Bring the
do.
Overlords over here. That's a good move.
Yeah.
Just in case there was some DT shenanigans
Just
about
in
to come out.
case. Because you know what, when Protoss is doing some greasy thing, you gotta expect the grease to keep flowing. Just ask
That's
Intact,
right, like-
you know? Just,
You're sticking your hand in the grease, seeing how deep it goes.
yeah. You don't want to get burned. Oh, jeez. This?
Oh, the bait. Oh, okay, and Baker on the ball.
Nice baiting.
He's trying so hard to bait him in.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
he's
some...
getting baited, really.
This is
That
some
Dragoon
good back and
almost died.
forth.
Oh, but the Reaver's coming in at the 9 o'clock.
I see
There's
it.
only one sunken there. These Reavers can definitely get shots off.
Oh, this is going to be potentially disastrous. Really good Scarab connections. 2 more Scarabs coming out. Oh, jeez. That Scarab from downtown.
Yeah.
From downtown, the 3-pointer Scarab. Oh, my God. Just
Brutal for
absolutely
nbaker.
doing it to him, man. Wow. Dude, KingPi dunking on him in the paint and sinking the 3s from downtown.
Evo? Will he take it out? Well, he's going to kill
Oh,
these
and he's
Hydras
got
if nbaker's not careful. Oh, he picks up the wrong one. Oh, will he lose the shuttle as well? Okay.
Dude.
Bit of a mismarker there. I feel like if nbaker stayed and danced the right Reaver, he could have actually picked off all those Hydras.
However, he did get the upgrade, and there wasn't a cancel. So
True. Well, actually, if you kill a building that's upgrading, you still get a refund.
Oh, you do?
I think
That's
100%
right.
even.
That's right.
But he's pushed back these Hydras. He's going to move out on the map, pick off a couple Overlords.
But like that +1
mean-
attack, I mean,
Yeah.
you don't want to lose that because does he have any other Evo? I don't see any other Evo, and he was leaning towards the attack
No.
first while he still has Carapace 0. So like,
Yeah.
you know, it can be a stylistic thing in certain games. You're going to want to lean Carapace, as we saw in
Well,
Baker do
surely
last game.
against Reavers, attack first makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely, you're right. It makes more sense because he doesn't have the luxury to turtle. He's getting shuttle revered, you know. So, a setback for nbaker. Man, another tense one, another tight one coming out from these two. I have to reflect on how KingPi opened, right? With the 1 gate,
Yeah.
1 base, and
even his first Reaver didn't really do what it needed to.
but it looks like he had a game plan that said, I'm going to stick to this and I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep dropping until I can find the window to get out there with goons. And he's made it happen.
Well, Spire has finally come up for...
We got a little lag.
Don't know what's going on.
Is it you,
Let me
Neb?
see if I can stop it. Of course it's me.
Of course it's
Who else is it
Neb.
going to be?
Oh, Mr. Neb.
There's no one else it can be. That's just not how Australia works.
Well, actually, I was a
Okay,
little
so it's
nervous.
better.
I was nervous about my own internet, but you're right. It is you. So, it's all good.
I think it's recovered. So
Yeah, we're looking
what I
good.
was saying is, yeah, the Spire's out, but we don't see any Scourge coming out, which is really what he needs.
Queen's Nest. It's starting to look like, as a snapshot, like a little bit more of a normal ZVP right now. But I worry.
Ooh, no detection. No detection for this lurker.
Still some nice micro. Oh, these goons gotta
Hydra's
get
coming in
back.
For the flank.
Yeah,
This is such a goon-heavy army. Oh my gosh.
yeah, for
That shuttle
sure.
needs to be careful.
I would be rushing to Defiler if I was in nbaker's shoes, knowing how many goons there are. I don't know, man. I don't know.
All right. I think I fixed it. It was
You think you
Steam
fixed it?
starting itself up with no one asking.
Oh, Steam. Thanks, Steam. Shout us to Valve, you
Shoutouts to
microtransacting bastards.
Valve.
What's next? KingPi eyeing the 3 o'clock at
Well,
least,
looks like he
maybe
wants to go for his third.
yeah, to try to clear it out here. Bullies that Overlord away.
You're right. This is interesting. It's reset to sort of a normal game, except Protoss has this insane
A
number
lot
of
of
goons.
goons. Yeah, that goon count is really tricky, and I've straight up lost to like goon heavy compositions because you spend, as a Zerg, you spend so much time thinking about zealots and like how to defend against zealots and what am I going to do against zealots and SimCity against zealots. You know, lurker, drone drilling, all these little tactics that you can do against zealots, and then suddenly goons come out, and they actually can trade pretty well, even against Zerglings that aren't really like flanking and you know surrounding the right way. Goons, if you have good
it's sort of
micro
like the
and you
Zerglings,
move, hold,
right? You think,
move, hold, yeah.
If the Lings get on top, they're really good, but then you just have a large, massive Goliath as guns down any Lings are trying to approach. Sort of like that with Dragoons as well, right?
Yeah, yeah. The skilled Protoss will always continue to keep that movement in with +2 attack and no carapace. That's going to be something of a consideration that Lings are just going to kind of shred to a few zealot shots. I think that would be 2 goon shots.
No, you need plus... Oh, yeah, no, 2 goon shots for sure. Yeah, actually, you're right.
Per Ling. Once he has the +2.
Yeah, for a Ling, yeah.
So, here we go.
Oh, losing some Scourge is a pain. I mean, presumably the Reaver's still at large.
Yeah.
I mean, nbaker doesn't know that it's just sitting defensively, but still. There is still no detection for these lurkers, though, so he can just technically defend anything.
Indeed, he's got to get those lurkers in the right position. Is going to swat KingPi's aggression a little bit further back. The Scourge.
Well, this is the thing about the Dragoons. They can get in there and, you know, throw the damage out, but they just die so easily at the end of the day, and he lost quite a few there.
Right. Dude, he's got some Zealots that were bugging out at the rally. Okay, they're good. Yeah. There's not... He's going to have to find a composition that includes some frontline Zealot protection and Storms in the back, as we can see he's
I'd like
kind of
to see
mixing
him drone up
more.
this third. I think Probe's what he really needs in his composition, mining away, because this third's doing nothing for him right now. Well,
yeah.
nbaker's fourth also isn't doing anything for him, really.
True, but he just took it. I mean, it's just... I can see the creep still expanding.
Here they come. The Probes, I mean.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, there it goes. Oh, well, probably going to be able to build up and afford a lot of Zealots off that, then.
Still 2 Reavers in the shuttle. Actually, dude, that's nbaker's 5th, because he's got the 6 o'clock, too. And there's drones there. So...
Whoop. Very true. Oh, sorry, 6 o'clock I was looking at. I didn't even realize about the top left base.
Yeah, the top left, yeah. So... He's doing that mass expansion thing, and nbaker, classic Zerg calling card, expanding everywhere, but here comes the toss
Protoss
push.
classic ruining your day with 1A.
Yeah.
Coming over.
Okay, this is at least 2A. Okay, this...
True.
There's
1A,
at least 2 here. He needs to move
ruining
those
your
observers
day
in
with 1A,
range.
2A.
And the goon shots are going to snipe those lurkers pretty well
these
now.
Hydras can't engage either, because the Reavers will just shred them.
Right. Oh, he's going to try to make it happen anyway.
This is a bad angle for the Reavers, because the Scabs have to go around the goons, but man, those Hydras getting melted.
Yeah, and his +2 for the Protoss is like just about to finish.
That
Storms is so good! Oh my god! Another 6 Storm! Holy shit! Absolutely like game-changing storms right there.
Yeah.
That was...
Just like deleted that whole army with 3 storms.
Just fantastic storms. And KingPi now looking at a commanding spot, at least in terms of the supply, and I guess I would say the important objectives. Yes, nbaker has a 6 o'clock, but KingPi's got his 3rd up without issue. And
the thing is, the 6 o'clock is only one base, unlike this top left. It doesn't give you that free main.
Right. We can see the pattern for KingPi is going to be the 12 o'clock, and then, yeah, moving that way and looking to split the map horizontally from the cross positions. So
I'm not sure I like this. I think it'd be better off if you went straight south, because you want to be projecting towards the Zerg.
Yes, yeah, or like, you know, away from where their centralized macro hatch production is going to end up eventually. Oh, a lot of lurkers.
No, this is a mistake. This army's just going to melt if he does this. The Reaver's trying to come in the back. I think this is a terrible engage for Protoss.
Oh, you're right. And the first Reaver goes down. Another pretty good storm. I don't know, man. Yeah, he's got to go home. He can't.
Yeah. Well, at least he was smart enough to pull out there, so he didn't...
oh, the shuttle. Oh, the shuttle. Oh, it's still got a Reaver in it.
Only one Hydra's attacking it too, so it could get away so easily.
Oh, he finally realizes he's microing it back now. Whew. Okay.
Man, those Zealot plus Archon.
Am I rooting for Protoss right now? Is that what? Okay, am I catching myself?
I'm rooting for, dude. This game's crazy.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh, man,
another
those Archons with +2 do so much damage to these Zerglings.
And another great storm for sure. KingPi really on top of his specialist unit control. We've seen great shuttle Reaver micro. We've seen some great storming so far, and now the Archon's
not going to cast any great storms.
No, for sure. Oh, enough Protoss on the map now to kind of wedge and pressure in different locations. Now eyeing the natural bridge.
So many lurkers.
Consume just finished. Consume just finished, but it doesn't do well against Archon Reaver.
There's only like 6 to
Can he plague? He just storms?
No. He can just swarm with no Zerg units under it and then die. Oh man, that's it. Protoss busts through here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Hydra's morphing, but there's no time.
Yeah, just can't get in here, so... I mean,
starting with the one base play, he brings it all the way.
Wow. GG. Okay, GG. Well played by KingPi. Oh man, those storms on the army that was trying to reinforce there and was just kind of like in a move there, like
insane storms.
Just completely, you can tell abusing that pathing and knowing that that clump was gonna persist to move into that XY where he placed the storm. So he just stormed, and shredded. It had just a disgusting amount. So,
look at the units killed.
Oh, I just hit OK. I just missed it. How many?
KingPi killed 249, nbaker killed 58.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's PvZ, it normally looks like that, but still.
Whew. So we're at a 1-1 on that series. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Feeling good.
I jump in the next one.
I can't really levy that much criticism other than, you know, I was really hoping that nbaker would have, when the Reaver was at the natural, doing like multiple little drops and drop harass, positioning some hydras on hold position in behind the minerals line, like would have just sort of shut it down, and it kind of like just got a little bit
I feel like everyone needs to defend, but it is hard to execute. I mean, same way it's hard to execute the attack of the Reaver as well, and you can just say that KingPi executed better, played better, and he got the game for it.
Yeah. It has to be frustrating as a Zerg because you see the one base toss and you're thinking like, okay, all right, if I just hold what he does, GG, right?
Well, this is how I feel playing against one base Zerg. It seems ridiculous. Like, how could he possibly win? Like, he's going to show up with like 3 lurkers, and I'm just going to laugh. But no, then you die.
One base Zerg, huh?
Yeah, people do it all the time on ladder.
Should I be mixing
Mostly
that in?
Mostly just Koreans who, no, I'm not Korean, so disrespect and they just choose.
Oh man, the disrespect.
Yeah, and then they show up with 3 lurkers, and I'm going, yeah, that's easy, and then I die.
We need to bring them a plate of the Lamingtons?
Lamingtons, yeah.
Yeah, as a sign
of
I need a show of mutual respect. Yeah.
Put
for sure. Like some kind of snack package Trojan horse or something. Like oh, it's really good. You should give it a try. And then it's a bite of Vegemite. It's just terrible. Oh, man.
Oh, I've got to AFK 1 second, so I hope I don't miss anything in the start of the game.
Oh my god, he's 4 pulling. No, he's not. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Sorry for the chewing, eating, ASMR, tingles. You're watching the Coach Pupil League. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Come back again tomorrow night. We have a special treat. A very special treat, I'll be honest. Myself.
Alright, I'm back.
What's up, man? I'm just plugging my in-person live show match. Showdown. Me and Rem. Rem, if you're in the chat.
You know he is.
Oh, I know he is.
He's got to be there. I bet you he's
Look out, bro. Because I beat Rock. I made Rock just like GG in like 6 minutes. Just he tried to move out with Bio. And I still had my 9 muta, and I had like a control group and a half of Ling, so I was a little bit Ling heavy, and I was just like, 1A, 2A. Killed all the Bio. GG. Easy. So look out.
KingPi not going for the 1 base play this time.
Okay. Yep. I like it. Game 3, you know, you want to kind of stick to maybe your most... If you don't have something specifically prepared, I'm thinking nbaker chose Circuit as the loser of the last map. If you don't have something specifically prepared, it's nice to just sort of go with your bread and butter into Game 3.
Yeah.
Over Pool.
I like the map choices in nbaker, because
Yeah.
obviously he's comfortable playing this turtle style as you saw in Game 1, and StarCraft is probably the best map for it.
Yeah, for sure. He definitely really likes the mass expansion. We see a lot of bases coming out of nbaker like pretty frequently, so I really do like that. Or the choice of map. Circuit Breaker has a lot of opportunity, even for like hidden bases. You know, like you can get away with stuff for both sides. Actually, I've lost to a toss hidden mineral third that I totally did not expect at all.
A toss hidden mineral third. Oh man.
Yeah, and then
that's
just
painful.
An influx of just fucking zealots. So
here
comes Nexus.
Okay,
Indy
so he's going to forge Nexus blind this time. I mean, it makes sense on Circuit Breaker. Like we were saying on Aztec, he went 2 cannon. And I guess it makes a lot of sense playing to the map like that, because you don't expect cheese on Circuit Breaker.
KingPi is on my team. It is definitely showing in how well he is playing. Did he even know what team he was on? Like, he didn't even know the teams yet. This was last week.
Why'd he lose the game, Endymion? Like, shouldn't he
be perfect?
Team win every game?
Yeah, Protoss easy, right? Oh. Look out for that guy. He's a troublemaker.
Who, Endymion or...
Oh, Endymion is, for sure, yeah.
Yeah. We know Endymion is. I thought maybe KingPi was like,
no.
partner in crime.
No. But it could be. We could get a bunch of smurfing Spanish attempting smurfs on the ladder if Endymion has
nbaker
his
trying
way.
to... Sorry, KingPi trying to block this hatch. He's not going to win that fight, though. Watch out, don't lose that probe. Okay, so the hatch will go down. Nice job by nbaker.
Mm-hmm.
So back into a pretty standard game so far from both players.
Do you see this in the chat?
What did he say?
Protoss easy, right? I'm going to clip that and send it next time you get 2-gated. Bro, next time you get 2-gated, I'll hold it off, man. Just like I did to the proxy 2-gate you did when you stream sniped me on a smurf. I know it was you. Well, actually, you knew that I was 5-pooling because I was on Cinco de Pulo, so... yeah. Anyway, back to the game. Lair coming.
Well, not much to say about the game, unfortunately. Pretty normal.
Like,
so
there are some ways where he could still... Well, he went Lair.
Nice job blocking that probe. You really don't want that in your base.
Yeah. Very good positioning there with the Zerglings. It's so funny because, like, you know, if you ask the average person, like, would you say something could sneak past those? They'd be like, well, yeah, it looked like... And they just don't.
Dude, what about the wall on Fighting Spirit where you have a barracks and a factory diagonally, and the space in between looks larger than a dragoon, but a Ling can't even fit?
Yeah, I don't, you know, just Brood War things, man. Just Brood War things.
Yeah, just Brood War things.
We'd have to get a time machine,
start
go back.
Twitter, yeah.
Oh. Love it, though. Love this game, man. I love casting. I love being with you. Thank you, Neb.
It's great.
Yeah, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me. Like I said, it's good fun.
Oh, Rem is in the chat.
I knew it.
Oh, does that mean I should play P tomorrow? Just 2-gate? No race switching. No race. You have
2-gate
to
every game.
You need to play.
Wait, what race does Rem play?
He's Terran. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna have some good old ZVT action.
Just 2 action, basically the same thing.
Just God damn it.
Rem, do not play a macro game against him. Cheese every game. Do it. Don't
give him ideas. Actually, you know what? I'm happy to play macro games against Terrans. That's fine. What I don't like to play against is... Why should I be saying this stuff? I don't know what I'm saying.
Hey, look what's going on. We got some Corsair DT playing coming out.
Oh, you're right.
Started that Citadel. Well, unless he's going to go for like the follow-up Zealot attack, but no, you wouldn't get the Citadel so early, would you? It's got to be DT with that timing.
No, that's normal. That's not abnormal. Yeah, I think that's normal.
Oh, okay, my bad.
For Zealot legs.
Launch coming out.
Yeah, that's not too abnormal. He needs to put another guy back on gas soon.
I'm sticking with my guns. I reckon it's DT.
I believe. If legs starts, then it's not.
Well, he can't afford a Temple Archives right now, I guess, so maybe you're right.
Yeah.
See,
yeah. But he also he only has
outplay me. Come on.
he took a guy off and hasn't put a second guy back on gas because now you would want to start Templars.
Intentional though? Is
no.
that intentional?
You would want gas back up again.
Oh, he's thinking about Muta, dude. He made. Oh no, he's just doing that for Scourge, maybe.
Yeah.
Making that cannon in his main.
Yeah, this is normal.
Yeah. I thought he was going to make another one because that probe was moving, but no, it's just one. That makes perfect sense because you don't want Scourge to camp your Stargate.
Yeah, for sure.
And a lot of Lings coming out.
Yeah, actually, that's quite a significant number. I don't know if there's something that sort of tipped him off, or this is just kind of like how he likes to prepare.
There are a lot of Zealots made at the Natural. Would Protoss normally have 6 Zealots by this point?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm pulling a no regret right now, just being like,
this is looking good.
Does Protoss do that?
I mean, soon he's gonna move out because legs are almost done and +1's done in just a moment. So this is looking pretty straightforward. Well executed, +1/+1.
Going to be pretty good against those Zerglings. But that is a lot of Zerglings he's made already, so that's what I think gives the advantage to nbaker. If he figures out this is coming with this Ling right here, he's already got sort of half the reaction ready, and he can get the rest ready pretty easily. Yeah,
for sure. So that Ling is going to see, okay, Zealots are moving. Ideally, you get more Lings out there just to keep track of which base the Protoss is actually going to be attacking.
And also, you want to pick off any Zealots that get isolated, right?
Yes. However, the SimCity structure is looking pretty good. The SimCity looks good down here, but he needs more units.
Though, yeah?
He needs more units, right? In that little...
Oh, man, they're too far away. These Zealots are just going to storm in here. The football team...
The offensive line goes in first. Here comes the quarterback and the running back.
Oh my god.
And they're already on top of the sunk. So this is looking like...
See, in Australia, the football we play, we say there's like the prop. The prop's the big, like, Samoan guy. It's just too large.
Yeah, the
you can't
prop.
stop him.
Oh man, and this is just like disaster for nbaker already.
Oh, yeah.
Not enough
The
hydras out
apocalypse,
yet.
man.
Oh my gosh.
This is the end times for Zerg. I mean,
Every Zerg
I can play from 2 base, but
every Zerg has been here before and just been like, really? Like, you basically did nothing all game but researched some things and make some guys.
Picks off those Scourge as well. Great moves there. Oh wait, we're unconnected though, so that's not great, but still. Nice micro from KingPi picking off the Scourge in his main by baiting them into the cannon.
Yep, and you can see also he with his Zealot controls, kind of like spacing, lining, moving, microwaving these guys optimally against attempted links around here.
Yeah.
You know, the damage
and
is
these links coming in
substantial.
piecemeal against +1 Zealots, they are not going to get much done. That is nice micro.
Yeah.
Good job, KingPi.
Yeah, well played by KingPi here on that
Keep 6
+1.
of them alive. And nbaker is still just making lings. Like, he doesn't really have a backup here. He's just got to finish off these Zealots, and it's so hard. Oh, nice pullback. Oh my god, it's so good. But this probably will get cleaned up now. But 1 Zealot is on 3 HP.
Right, for sure. That was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
That was pretty brutal and sad for our Zerg
I mean,
hero.
if Protoss just makes up a bunch more Zealots and just hits again, what can Zerg do?
Yeah. Like, ideally, you know, they always talk about drone windows. You need to hit the drone window, drone, stop, unit, right?
Yeah.
I like to start Hydra production if I know that it's a +1 charge lot or speed lot. I like to switch in Hydra production around 640-ish because those Zealots move out around 7 minutes. Usually, we saw them like exactly at 7. That's when the +1 finish, and that's normal. A lot of Zealots coming
Second
back.
wave with the Archon. If he gets the Archon in a good position, which he's not right now, the Zealot's going to engage on their own.
Yeah.
This could just be just as bad, honestly.
Yeah, I think we gotta see.
He's got to be careful. He needs a good engage, but he's getting it. Oh my god, that's a perfect engage.
Yeah, for
he's
sure.
He's like hurting those circles.
And there it is, Archon
not...
up in the front lines. The first lurker finishes.
Oh, ow.
But like he could just
That
move
lurker
up the
will
ramp and then totally just be annoying forever.
Does he know there's a hatch up here? I guess he's guessed that there's a hatch up there, which is fair. So he would take that out. But that army is going to die eventually. It's the thing.
Like, this is such a hamstring to Zerg in general,
True.
though. Just the fact that he lost this and has no economy
Yeah,
here.
he's still only mining 2 bases, and you know what? He doesn't have very many drones even at those 2 bases.
Yeah.
Well, at the natural more. The main has a lot, but the natural, not so much. He's not even mining gas there.
Yeah, so... I feel it, man, because I feel like I've been in this game dozens of times. And you think you're preparing well, you think everything is going fine, you're putting your buildings in the right places, like you're doing good, and then that Zealot push comes out and the speed Zealots just surprise you.
Is just coming in.
The football team comes out.
What do they say in American football? It's like hike. What does that mean? I don't get it.
Okay, so
I think that's what the Zealots say when they run in. Tell me, what does it mean? I don't
hike
know.
is the moment that the center snaps the ball to the quarterback. It basically starts the play.
Oh, this Archon. He's just like patrolling and killing those guys.
Oh, jeez, 13 kills now.
That drone, can he make it? Can he make it?
Oh, God.
That drone was 1 hit away.
I shouldn't be alive. Back to work.
He's going to go and make the most of his life now.
Yeah.
So yeah, tell me about hike.
Yeah, that's just the moment that it starts. So, you know, like, you have to have a verbal cue between the guy that holds the ball and the quarterback. Usually, at least, you know, for younger kids, everybody say, hut, hut, hike. And that's the moment.
Okay.
Because if you say, hut, hike, hike, or something, maybe you'll get people to come across the line too soon and, like, bait them off sides. So, at the pro level,
if an offside happens, do you get to move up the field, or do they?
Yes,
just do
it's a penalty if the opponent has crossed before the ball and then you snap it and they're off the line or too far, they've encroached. That's a penalty. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Zerg's droning this up now with a hell of a lot of drones. There's 4 more drones here that is natural.
Like, this Archon is certainly the quarterback. Now he's got a full offensive line and some offensive specialists here, +2 attack now on the receivers. These goons.
Yeah. So the Zealots scored 2 touchdowns, but they didn't convert. It seems like
2 touchdown lead is pretty good against the Zerg, though. They're not really
true. But I don't know. With these lurkers out, there's still no detection. Oh wait, no, I lied. There's 2 observers. I'm so wrong.
A lot of football to
Maybe this attack
play.
will be the one that actually finishes off this location.
We're still in the 3rd quarter, but
Yeah, it's true. Wait, so is it like start at the first quarter, or is it start
There's
at the
four.
fourth quarter and,
It
like,
starts
tick
at
down?
no. It starts at the first, and there's 4 quarters.
Okay, that makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
Oh my
for
god,
sure.
he has so many drones here. It's like these
Oh.
drones in front, like, hey, weren't we supposed to be hydras?
Oh man.
I wanted to be a hydra. I don't want to be a drone right now.
And like now again, the window going the wrong direction. A lot of drones attempt. I mean, you have to drone, right? You have to try to get drones back up.
Yeah, but like that many, like look how many drones he has in this base. I feel
I
like
know.
that's too many.
Was this a transfer gone wrong? I don't know. Actually, I missed it.
Well, yeah, he only has like 5 in his natural right now. Oh my gosh, this Archon, he's definitely the quarterback. Like
absolutely quarterbacking it right now, protected by his offensive line, just killing him. Ah. What a good play. I mean,
look at this reinforcements. Feels like he can clean this up, but every time Protoss is just like clearing it out, Zerg comes, reclaims it over and over. I don't know, we need a different reference. This is like Hamburger Hill for the Zerg, honestly.
Yeah, this is.
That's what this is.
Oh, the quarterback went down.
Oh, shame.
Penalty. No, I don't. This is still basically lethal to the Zerg.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been like barely alive for so long. Feels so many drones in there.
Yeah, it feels bad.
There's
Okay.
the GG.
Okay, there's the GG. Okay.
Well,
Wow,
he did his
KingPi
best.
taking it
he
2-1.
survived for a while after losing that. I thought he would die way quicker, so props for survival there.
For sure, for sure. Whoop, for sure. Whoop. A lot of good shit though. We still got to see a lot
yeah,
of
for sure.
1-2. Cool. A fun game 3. That was our first game 3 of the night.
Yeah.
I like that we got to see a variety of styles from KingPi. He did the gate into Reaver drop. He did Sayer Reaver in game 1 on Aztec, right?
Yeah, that second game was pretty cool. The one base Reaver play somehow pulling it out.
Yeah, for sure. And then just kind of bopping him with the +1 zealot timing there in game 3. It just hurt me because you know that moment where I said, okay, and Baker needs to know where he's really going. Like, is he going to my third? Or is he going to my nat? Because if either one is undefended too much or too thin, it just hemorrhages.
Like you were saying,
and cascades.
he needed to sort of shadow it with
Yeah.
Zerglings would have been the best thing.
Yeah.